So with a little over 3 hours left, I'm gonna do this elite phase, as I feel like it could be pretty interesting. You go look at the rules here. As you can see, ceramic health has been doubled, mob HP has been increased by 2.5 times, boss health has been increased by 2.3 times, boss speed has been reduced. So I think this could be a pretty fun kind of phase. I don't really think a late game is really gonna be all that difficult, even though I do believe, yeah, Ace is banned. We still have some solid options like, you know, boats, ninja, and of course wizard. So I feel like early game might be pretty tough. Although this week does allow you to start with Benjamin round 1, so that is a little bit OP, but oh well, guess we'll just have to roll with it. Now anyways, even though we did start with Benjamin round 1, it may not be as good as you might think it is. Benjamin did kind of get a little bit of a rework, I think, in this most recent update. To summarize it, basically his kind of early levels were made worse in exchange for his later levels being better. I still think this is a nerf overall for bosses, just because Benjamin's strongest selling point is the fact that, you know, he is better early game than, like, you know, going for like a base farm. Because like, even though his later levels, I think he makes like, what, like $1,000 per round, that pales in comparison to like stuff you can get with like Banana Central or like kind of boat farming. Speaking of boat farming, you go look at the farms. Everything has been banned for farms except for kind of bottom path farms, so you are kind of roped into going for boat farming. Not really kind of a bad thing overall, because I mean, boat farming is still fairly decent, even after the kind of nerf a little while ago. Yeah, overall, I would say Benjamin's change is more of a nerf than a buff. I'd much rather have Benjamin be kind of stronger early on, and then kind of weaker later on, versus like him being weaker later on and then him being stronger later on, especially in the context of bosses. I mean, like that 5k per round he generates isn't really gonna do a whole lot. Now this boss week does have the potential to be a little bit harder than the kind of 3 times health Glenarius week, just due to the fact that, you know, we are gonna have to be going for kind of the bad cross path elite defender for kind of single target damage, so it won't really be killing it as fast. And as well as to think that I think for like 3x health Glenarius is that I can't remember the rules for that specifically, but I do remember that I was able to kind of afford MAD by around 40. I don't think I'm going to be able to kind of do that here, but one can kind of hope. Let's just see how hard I can kind of penny pinch. And as well as the fact that, you know, Phayze is just kind of a harder boss overall. Glenarius is pretty easy as far as bosses go. Alright, so after selling everything, I guess I'll keep this guy around because I do want to upgrade him to Trade Empire later on. 36,000, decent amount. Let me get jungle drums on this guy. And then we're just gonna go for a standard test. So I'm gonna go get Elite Defender, gonna get Sticky Bomb here as well to help out. And then I think I'll get down another full auto. Yeah. Once we have the money, I'll get down to kind of full auto. Now let me upgrade this to Dragon's Breath first, that way we are okay against kind of AI balloons. And then this one phase has 46,000 HP. That shouldn't be too bad to take down here. It's just going to take a little bit of a while. Although hopefully it doesn't take too long, because we do kind of have to beat this like well before Phayze gets too far. So I guess I will just kind of spam down snipers with all my money. I need to get these guys on strong instead of first. And this is fine, I can do this since like all these snipers are kind of in range of the favorite trade, so I can get a decent amount of money selling these guys back. I would like to continue farming, but I can't really do a whole lot until I pop this so I can get favorite trades. I would like to save up for kind of, what is it, BRF, but I can't really do that right now. Unfortunately, it has been banned. So Sticky Bomb's out of range, so I'm going to sell it. And just kind of rely on kind of pure sniper DPS. So let me get Alchemist on this guy. We're kind of leaking a little bit. And done. Definitely it's like a lot longer than I would have liked, but I mean we have 68,000, which is quite a nice amount of money. Hopefully I'm able to kind of afford MAD in like 11 rounds. I mean, it seems I kind of messed up my boat placements because I can only get 3 here. Hopefully I can get all 20 in this kind of bottom corner here. Alright, so with my winnings, I was able to get down 13, which is pretty good. I think I might have enough for an extra 7 down here, hopefully. And then as soon as I get all of my merchantmen down, I think I will just kind of hold on to my money, as I don't think, if I spend any more, I don't think I'll have enough to save up for MAD. MAD, I'm pretty confident can handle the next tier just fine. And it seems I did mess up my placements. I'm just gonna use one of these. No, it's not cheating. I just want to sell all my boats to get more water space. Alright, I think once we get to like maybe 4 rounds left, I will stop buying paper trades. The downside with engineer being banned is I can't actually overclock the MAD, which is what I would totally do at this point. I do kind of wonder why they banned NG. As I don't really think NG Paragon's really all that great. Made an entire video about it. Right, so I can get mad right now. And then I think I'll start working on favorite trades just while Phayze is on the field. And just kind of use Mad's ability whenever it comes back up. Getting like, you know, call to arms I guess would make this go faster. But I think without Energizer, I don't know if I want to spend money on it. Alright, that is our first skull. Let me actually get like an elite defender. Master Bomber could be decent, although I think Master Bomber only does like 3,000 damage at most. So it's not really too amazing, but I guess I'll get it anyways. Alright, Master Bomber now. Alright, so I just only have like 2 more boats that aren't upgraded to favorite trades yet. So I guess that's cool. So I guess once around 65 is an upgrade, and I'll start working on these guys. Although I am kind of taking up prime real estate, so I will need a lot of money for Ninja, especially. Because I do believe that Ninja actually does do extra damage to kind of camo balloons, which should mean extra damage to Phayze. Alright, so I might have spent a little bit too much on Dart Monkeys. I can actually afford, at least I don't think I'll be able to afford Plasma Master. It really just kind of depends. How much money do I make this round? Because I mean, if I make over 100,000, not over 100,000, but if I get to 100,000, I think I'll be able to get this guy as soon as around 80 starts. And so I'll turn the Plasma Fan Club into the thing. And yep, I can afford it just as soon as the round starts. Degree 45, that should melt that. And then I will keep staring down central markets because why not? Although I will say, Dart Monkey is not doing this as fast as I thought it would. Perhaps I overestimated it. Although I guess out of all the Paragons, it is the weakest, so that doesn't really surprise me, but even still, you know, degree 45, I feel like should be able to like absolutely melt like, what is it, like 1.8 million, almost 2 million, just fine. So as soon as we kind of pop this guy, I'm gonna sell, actually I should have gotten Ninja kind of now, but it's fine. Because I would think I will get Ninja for tier 5, or tier 4. So I'm just gonna get this just so I can get a little bit more pops on the Ninja and stuff. Let me sell this Wizard and I'll get Ninja. I think this will be the spot where I place Ninja down. Also, Phayze is gonna move out of range of Dart Monkey, so our damage is kind of be a bit slow. Alright, that's like 9 rounds. A lot longer than I thought it would, but oh well. Alright, so let's see how much we have after getting Ninja. I think I'll sacrifice, yeah, that's fine. Degree 45, I think that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep it, I think that's fine. 7 million, hopefully that won't be too bad. But based off the damage, doesn't seem to be. So Boat and Ninja is really gonna have to carry this run here. I probably should have made space for the other stuff, for the other tier 5s. I don't really want to sell any of these, so that's a lot of money I would be missing out if I did. And they've all made like lots of money, so I guess hopefully it doesn't matter in kind of in the grand scheme of things. I don't think it does, but I guess I'll just kind of sacrifice that one. And then Wizard's gonna be next. Normally I would go for Boomerang as just kind of a whatever type thing. But I kind of need as much damage as I can get here. This is assuming I can even afford Wizard. I think Wizard's like 750,000. And after buying Navark, I'm gonna be short a lot of money. Now I could have gotten Navark for this tier, but I still need money, so I didn't really want to go for it, as even though I think the kind of Navark and Trade Empire money making buff does stack, I don't think it would have paid itself off in enough time to kind of warrant me, or like kind of justify me doing that. And so it seems like the round time might actually be a problem for tier 5. Last time I think took like, what, 8 rounds? This time it took 13. That's crazy. Like 2.5 million after selling everything, I hopefully will be enough to be able to afford me all the stuff I need. I'm actually going to get wizard stuff down right now, because I know I'm going to get it. I mean, if this ends up not working, I'm not even sure what I would even do better, to be honest. Because it's not like I can really farm much harder, except for like if I filled in like little crevices with like sniper farms, but I don't really want to do that. 2.7, okay, that's pretty decent, So first things first, gonna get Navark. Not gonna invest a whole lot, maybe like, I don't think I need to invest a whole lot anyways, so let me just invest, that's fine. 57, I kind of want to get 60, so I'm actually gonna go back. Alright, so if I invest this much, how much do I get? Okay, that gives me 60, nice. And then let's see how much I'll have for Magus now. Alright, I don't think I'll put any money into the cash slider, because I do kind of want to see if I'm going to be able to afford Boomerang. I don't think I'll be able to, if I'm being completely honest. Especially considering that arcane spikes are pretty expensive, which I guess is good to satisfy the money requirement, but like for my money that I have, not really too great. I think I'll turn this guy into the thing. I'll invest a little bit. How much does this give me? 33, I'll take it. And then last one's gonna be Boomerang, and that's gonna be all the Paragons that I can afford. Then degree 32 Boomerang. Alright, let's see if this works. It should. 36 million actually. Kind of overestimated HP there, but this should be more than enough. Let me actually charge this. Unfortunately, the bad part about Wizard is I do have to micro it, unfortunately. But at least the micro is not really too bad, just kind of saving for Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is about to come up, so I'm actually going to use it now. And then that should melt. Alright, Metamorphosis up, so I'm going to drain again to use the zombie ability. Like that. Alright, all the other stuff is kind of out of way, so we're not going to be doing as much damage. That should be fine. We do have like kind of 10 rounds left, so hopefully we can just kind of finish this up pretty quickly. Then Wizards stopped attacking, so yeah, our damage kind of just fell off a cliff here. But we should be fine. Once we hit the next skull, everything's going to get back in range, and then we should start melting. One more Metamorphosis, and that should be the last Metamorphosis before Phayze dies. I'll sell the portable lake, because why not? Here's how much has Benjamin made? 272,000. Good chunk, but not really anything too significant. And I think this will probably be one of the closer finishes for bosses, 135. Only 5 rounds until I would have actually died. Or actually 4 rounds, because you die in like the end of 139, not the beginning of 140. Ninja did most damage. That doesn't really kind of surprise me since I did get down earlier. Boat was actually doing pretty decent, put in a lot of work there, 46 million. Wizard only 22, Boomerang, no surprise, only 9.7. So yeah, I think Boat probably would have outpaced Ninja if I got it down earlier, like at tier 4. Even though this guy does get extra camo damage, I guess just the raw DPS of Boat just really outclasses it.